So now we have some actually MCQ problems. Firstly, in the figure, AOB equal to 90 degree. AOC, okay. So we are given that in the figure AOB, this AOB value is 90 degree. So we have three statements. So we will see whether these statements are correct or not. So AOC, BOC equal to 90 degree. Yes. Actually, AOC plus BOC will give in total are two adjacent angles. Actually, they total make the angle AOB. So we have it is given that AOB equal to 90 degree. So yes, this statement is correct. Then AOC plus BOC equal to AOB. AOC plus BOC equal to I have already written the statement. So yes, this statement is also correct. AOC and BOC, that means these two angles are supplementary. So you can see this is actually they actually totally make the summation 90 degree, and for 90 degree we have learned its complementary angle. So in case of supplementary angle, the summation should be 180 degree. So this can't be our supplementary angle. So this statement is wrong. So our correct answer will be 1 and 2, a number. So yes, that's very easy one. Let's move forward. In the figure of triangle ABC of angle BAC equal to 120 degree. Okay. So it's given that this angle is BAC equal to 120 degree and AD perpendicular BC. AD is perpendicular BC. That means this angle is 90 degree. This angle is also 90 degree. Since they are perpendicular. So what we have to find, we have some given questions, so we will find out angle ADC. So ADC is actually perpendicular, AD perpendicular to BC. It's given. Therefore, angle ADC will obviously be 90 degrees. So our answer will be D. Clear number. Then number 11. What is the complementary angle of angle ABD? So if we have to find out the complementary angle of angle ABD. So we know for finding out complementary angle, the summation of two adjacent angles need to be sum of two adjacent angles will be 90 degrees. So here, if you have a look at the picture, you will see that this angle, there is a triangle called ABD. So here, angle A and B are adjacent to each other. They are lying in the same straight line. This also actually, but we can see this angle actually itself values 90 degree. So if we just sum another angle, it will be 90 plus. That means our angle that is greater than 90 degree. So angle B and angle D can't be complementary to each other. So what we have to do, we have to deal with this. That means the complementary angle of angle ABD will be BAD. So our answer will be C, BAD. ADB can't be its complementary angle. So I hope you are clear. Okay, then number 12. Which one is the straight angle? So here, if we have a look at the picture, this is actually 120 degree it's given. Then these two are 90 degree. But actually 90 degree plus 90 degree, this total angle actually values 180 degree. That means our angle BDC is equal to 180 degree and it's a straight angle. So I hope you are clear. Then we have another MCQ. A line has no definite length. We have learned a line is drawn which a line basically has no endpoints. That means we actually define line by this. We don't know from where did A and B has started. So yes. So we also know it has no. We can't define. We can define its length. Also, basically it has no length, no breadth, nothing. Also has no endpoints. So what we have an option has no definite length, it's correct. Has no endpoint, it's also correct. Has no definite breadth, it's also correct. So our answer will be 1, 2, 3 since all the answers are correct. So in your exam, similarly it can be given in case of line segment, in case of ray. So you need to be very clear with the definitions of line, ray, line segments, and all the geometric structures. That are very easy, but you need to remember for your MCQ, because in your exam you will be given 30 MCQs. So and you will be given 30 minutes. So for every MCQ you will get just 1 minute, but if you in your exam you will also have some problems like algebraic problems, arithmetic problems in MCQ. For that math you need to you must need more than 1 minute to solve. So besides that MCQ, that big problems like where we have to do calculation, you will get MCQs like this, which actually takes less than 10 seconds to solve if we just know the information. So in order to do very good in MCQ, you need to expertise and memorize all the information very thoroughly, and you need to go through your book. So yes, I hope you got it. So in this math, what we will do for drawing, firstly we will just draw a straight line using the protractor, and place the protractor and draw a 90-degree angle by this. In this way you will draw another figure, like taking angle here. So whatever, by taking what much length you want to take, if one of the angle is 90 degree, if you just calculate, if you just measure the another angle, like if I want to measure the angle of this, I will just keep the protractor at the vertex point. Then I can see the angle is 1/3. So you will just rotate your copy and see the value of each of the angle. So I can't show it here because it will give stain over the board. But if you just mark the angles, you will see the value of the angle B plus C, whatever or however you draw the figure, you will get angle value. That means the summation will be always 90 degree. Whatever value you take, whatever length you take, wherever you want to give the right angle, the another two angle will give a sum of 90 degree. So yes, in this way you will just find out the value of this angle and this angle by keeping the protractor at the vertex. You will measure the value of the angle. Like here, if I give it here, I can see it gives the value of 50 degree. That means this angle will be 40 degree. So you will see that the summation will be always 90 degree. So yes, in this way you will see this math is given in order to just give you, reconfirm you, or to put the thing in your mind that the summation of the other two angles of a right angle triangle other than the right angle is always 90 degree. So yes, in this way you will find out the value of the angles and do sum. Okay, so draw a quadrilateral and measure the lengths of its 4 sides and 2 diagonals. And also measure the 4 angles of the quadrilateral and find their sum. So I have nothing to show you, but what you will do, you will just draw a quadrilateral with your using your scale. Then you will measure the lengths of the side, this side, this side, this side with the help of scale, and you will also find the length of the 2 diagonals. Diagonals basically is drawn by connecting the opposite adjacent sides, like this to this, this to this. So AD and CD are the diagonals. Two diagonals. Okay. So you will measure each of the length and measure the 4 angles of the quadrilateral and find their sum. So whatever you take a length, like if you draw a quadrilateral like in this way or in this way, whatever type of, or by taking whatever length you want to take or whatever angle, the summation will be always 360 degree. That is double of a triangle. That means angle A plus B plus C plus D always will give a sum of 360 degree. If it gives less or more than 360 degree, that figure will not be considered as a quadrilateral. So yes, for quadrilateral the summation must be 360 degree. On assumption, draw 2 quadrilaterals with sides of different lengths. In each case, measure the length of its 4 sides and 2 diagonals and note it down. Measure the 4 angles of each quadrilateral and see whether the sum of the 4 angles is identical. It's similar to the previous math. Draw 2, on an assumption, draw 2 quadrilaterals with sides of different lengths. So, firstly, we'll just draw quadrilaterals with different lengths. I have drawn with free hand. You must use proper scale and pencil while drawing. Then in each case, so I will have to draw 2 quadrilateral. Okay, let's draw a bit differently. So what I have to do is, in each case, measure the length of its 4 sides and 2 diagonals. So similarly, I have to measure the length of its 2 diagonal and 4 sides. Then I have to note it down. Then measure the 4 angles of each quadrilateral. Then again I will just measure the angles and see the sum of the 4 angles is identical. So if you just do sum, angle A plus angle B plus C plus D, since both the figures are quadrilateral, whatever the angle values, whatever the side of the length is not same, but the summation will be always 360 degree for this figure as well, for angle LP, B, LP, K, J. All will give you the value of 360 degree. So what you will do, you will draw proper figure using your assumption with the help of scale and pencil, and then you will write down the proper measures by using scale, and then by using protector you will note down the proper angles. Then after summation you will see that the summation will be 360 for this figure as well, and for this figure as well you will get 360 degree. So then you will say that yes, we can see that summation is same for both the case. So we can say the sum of 4 angles is always identical for any type of quadrilateral. So I hope you got the point, and it's very easy. And this type of math actually doesn't come, but these are for making you more clear about the